It's so cold here.
Hello, hello. Eddie's cold. What?
It's freezing here.
We finally got rain this week. I'm so excited.
Oh, that's
If
awesome.
you are out there and you are in chat, please raise your hand and let us know you're there. We're going to continue altering our book, which I've thought long and hard about how I wanted to do this one, because there's so many ways to alter a book. So it should be lots of fun. And I do know now how I want to go about this. And it's going to be a good combination of hacking up the book and creating signatures. So that should be lots of fun. Yeah. And
good, because I'm working on a little book thing here that I'm doing a special project. So I'm kind of looking for ideas.
Well, I tell you what, I was going to try to rush through this so I could start that other dark one, but I have not been back up here since the last time we're live, because I had a doctor appointment and I had extra stuff going on and I just haven't made it up here. So this has been sitting on my desk. Panka, hello. I'm so glad you're here. I'm gonna go single here. There we go.
Go for it.
So what I have done is I've decided that, you know, if I do a Halloween journal, I really need to start it in like June. Because I don't ever know how much time I'm going to spend on it, you know, because sometimes I get all into the fussy details and sometimes I'm like, I've just never done one fast, you know. So I just kind of thought, let's just take our time with this one and play. And I still am only going to create 20 pages or, you know, like 10 pages per signature. But look at how her 3D spiders worked out. I did the spiders and her heels.
Oh, look at the heels. It looks great.
Yeah, I did the heels.
Very nice.
Anyway, Anne, hello. So I figured I can do the, you know, the Smash the Patriarchy, Girls Will Be Girls journal next. And it can be in, it wasn't necessarily for Halloween. It can be for Christmas for all I care. So, yeah. Yeah. So the first thing I'm going to do is take a knife to this book. So we chose this one, and then I think my cover is going to be, I think she is going to go on the cover because she just goes so nicely, doesn't she?
Yeah, that's perfect.
And what I want to do, because there's so many ways to alter a book, I lost a fingernail this morning. It just popped off. I mean, it's gel paint. So, so you take your blade. We're just going to take these out right now. I'm going to take those out. And I'll let you do the spiel while I work on this. How's that?
Hey, everybody. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet. It goes a long way to helping out Sharon's channel. And if you like, share the stream as well so other people know that we're doing
Post your link too, Eddie.
Oh, to my channel?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, boy, let me find it. I'm not ready for that. Seriously, I'm not. I was like, oh, wait, you took me off guard for a second.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're usually Mr. Fast Fingers, so.
I am. I've been like working today and it's been chilly, so I'm like, ooh.
So glad for colder weather. So all I'm doing is slowly cutting this away. And there's two different ways that they bind books. So at this stage, because I've cut this piece from this piece, I can see now I can just go ahead and cut right along here to get all of this out. I do need to cut the back first, though. You got to get to that stage where you can pull it away. This is sewn. The newer books are glued generally, so that they're different, and you have to cut page by page. But this is a little bit different. Oof. All right. So I'm going to pull this back all the way, and what I'm trying to do is save the cover. So I don't want to go too deep here.
And the spine.
Down. The cover and the spine. Yep. Intact. That's what we want. And then I'm going to sew in. You can you can punch holes also. You don't have to sew it in. Your new signatures. This way. Gonna pull on this a little bit. And
now, when you sew it in, are you going to sew it through the spine, or are you
yes,
going to leave the spine intact?
I am going to sew it through the spine. I thought about punching holes, putting an eyelet in, and putting a ring around it. It's a possibility. Yeah. I decided I wanted to do it this way because I want a full spread for each girl. If the other thought was to cut off the front. Up, what's that?
You're setting me up.
What do you mean I'm setting you up?
You're saying words that make me want to giggle.
Oh, what did I say?
Just keep going. Just keep going.
Okay. So what I want to do is do it this way. The other thought was to take the spine out, punch holes, and put rings through the whole thing. But I want to keep the spine. So I got most of this intact. And this is going to be used for found word poetry. It can be used for gel printing, tags, whatever. This is not wasted.
Hi, Kristen. I'm glad you caught on.
Kristen, hello. Oh, the full page spread. So I almost gel printed today, but I just don't have room. So I went through stacks and stacks of gel prints to find pages that we can continue to alter to get them the way I want them. And
I did that all last weekend, altering gel prints and stuff. And remember when we made those books that were carved out? Like we carved out gel prints after we glued them all together or whatever?
Yes.
I forgot what shape I chose. Anyway, I had a bunch of those left over because I cut them wrong. I don't know, somewhere. Anyway, so I have these like long strips of half of the 8.5 by 11 sheet. And like mainly they were brayer offs. So I went through and I did all sorts of stuff on them, and they turned out pretty good. Yeah.
Well, I was thinking, I mean, I can alter them as much as I'm just looking for more bold color because these girls are pinup girls and they have so much bold color. That's what I needed to go with. And I might even go girl by girl and decide what, I don't know why I dumped this whole thing out. I went through some of my bins that had smaller items in it too and threw together some stuff. Guess what I found? This is as old as I am. These Halloween bags.
I remember those.
And they're made out of a different kind of, it's not glassine, but almost.
It's like a not a waxy paper, but almost like a deli paper.
Yeah, it's like a deli paper.
Yeah.
I have more somewhere. So I think she's gonna go on the cover, and I'll spend a day doing the cover with you guys. Because some people get discouraged by covers. Do you get discouraged by them? Do you feel
sometimes, because I'm not good with ideas always, and
I love the cover.
I get like
my favorite.
Blocked on one thing.
You get locked on one thing, like
and then
for everyone. Yeah, I get it. I do.
Well, just like I'm learning how to layer stuff better, and that sort of thing.
I think I love the cover the most because it's like a blank canvas for me. Like it feels more like a canvas than say the pages do. So yeah. Okay, so what I want to do is just clip this to this. So I don't need to find a page for her. I'm just going to keep these together though. Just going to clip it on here. And we're not going to sew it today. What I'm going to do, I've got a basket of papers that I threw together that have more color. And they can all be altered. Some of these are brayer offs. Some of these are for pulls that needed more layers.
Mhm.
You know, also I have tissue paper I could be layering on them, but what I'm going to have to do is decide, because I think this book was a little smaller. Oh, it's not. So it's going to be half of these, and I need 10 pages per signature. I could probably get away with 11, but I put a lot of stuff in mine, and I don't think I want to go with 3 whole signatures. I think 2 is plenty for, you know, these 10 girls.
Yeah.
And actually, I think it was 9. I think it's 9 girls. Anyway, so I know I want this one. That's just a blank one of those deli pages, and it's got some white
Mhm.
paint on it. I'm going to set that up here because I may or may not. Let's look at the girls as we go. So if she's orange, let's say, and let's see, and some really happiness for her, because we got to tone her down. This is the only chance
I
I will
love
use
that
her.
one. I
You
forgot
love
about
that
that.
one?
Yeah, it's
That's
very
funny.
cool.
And then I've got this piece of typing paper out of an old 1970s typing book. That's pretty cool. It like flips this way. And I really love these. And I'm actually going to use some pink in this book, I think, guys. I never use pink, but I love these because they have this sort of weirdness going on.
Oh, I love that.
I
Yeah.
don't think I want that much pink, though.
That's a good one, though.
Maximum Lolling served maximum horror issues, Bobby Daddy.
I watched a movie that like that once.
Maybe I will put one of each of these in one per signature. Maybe I'll go ahead and do that. So I'm going to put both those down. I'm not going to decide, because they could be just something from the 17 magazine, like the extra page or like the cover pages. Let's see. That's just a piece of paper. But normally I don't go through and say, okay, I'm going to use these things. I have this, and I have this stencil. Yeah, right? Right?
Perfect.
Okay, so I'm wondering, is this my inside cover? The inside pages for the cover? I think this would be pretty cool.
I think so too. I love that.
Yeah. Or I get like the cutest one here. Or opposite that. That looks cute, actually.
Yeah. Kristen says that she remembers those typing practice books.
Yeah.
She's telling her age. She's not a year over 40, but I had computer typing classes.
Not a year over 40.
Not a year over 40.
I'm kind of forgetting some girls here. So what I'm going to set this one aside, because I'm thinking this is going to go in the cover, but it does look really good with these. Look at the colors there. That's alcohol ink on the gel plate.
Oh, nice. I was gonna ask you. It looked like the alcohol inks. Yeah,
but I kind of want to put the Rhonda stencil behind this one in red and black, just as a bold move, or behind this one.
No, behind the other one.
Behind this one. Yeah. So I'm going to set this aside, because that could be the inside. It does go with the book setting next to it. It looks good. Okay. So this could be my cover page for each of my signatures. I'm trying to use more color than I normally would. And I've got some polka dots here that might be fun because I always like to use a variety of papers. So let me see here. What if we gave her some polka dots?
Yes,
I like that. I like that. Okay. And then we know I'm going to be using some of that. And then I have a bunch of orange or purple and green ones. And this is on an old graph paper with like a grit, and it's got a different feeling on it.
Nice.
So let's see. Boop, 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 boop. I don't know if I like, I think it's too much. I think it overwhelms whatever I put on it. So, or I use this as on the full page and then put a pocket on
Could
the
you
other
tone
side.
it
So I
down
kind of
with
tone it
something
down a
else?
little. Yeah, but I may have something better. So let me set this over here because it's undecided. I have this, which is it's what it is my cattail stencil, and it's transparent, and I could actually do that, and that is a lot of color for me, but I think I'm going
though.
for that here. What's that?
It works though.
Yeah, it does work. And I think maybe like that. And then I do have some of these circles from my gel plate that I can cut out to put on things. Yeah, and this one has the mica on it too. You see the shine on it. So if I cut this out and put it on something like that, and then put that on there, that's not bad, is it?
Let's
see.
I like it.
I like it too. I'm going to be using my black and white striped tissue paper to tone some stuff back. And then look at here. That is from gel printing stuff outside. It needs toned down a little bit, but it's a possibility. I'm not sure. Here's one of my stencils. This needs to go on another page. It needs cut out and put on another page. I think this orange is just too bright for me. It's hurting my eyes.
I have your stencils of like the Tree of Life and the other bits,
yeah.
Like yeah, I love those.
I have a small version of that in here to cut out. I thought I might put opposite the witches. I kind of want to use this, but maybe it goes on the typing paper. Like it would have to be in a spread in the middle in order to see the whole picture. I don't know. I'm undecided about that. So I'm going to set it over here. Come on. They're escaping. They keep escaping. Okay, I do have this one that needs some love, but it could go with that. I don't know. I'm not feeling that. I don't feel it. I think this one's too light. How about this one? I do love that. What if... Definitely not flames. Definitely not. If I did, it would have to be her. I'm not feeling it. There's another round one, and I'm going to go ahead and set a round one off up to the side because it would go on a spread like this, maybe. Remember the ink?
Oh, yeah. That deli paper.
Yeah. And then if I use that, because it's a different texture, in a journal where I'm creating signatures, I always try to have a lot of different textures. So I think that could be fun on that one. I do have another round one here. This one I love. Love, 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 love. Look at that. It's got those Halloween colors. I'm setting this off to the side. I do want to use that one. I don't know where, but let me figure out if I have a background for that. I'm just kind of creates a moon here. Let me, or like some sort of a background. See, that was like a third ghost print from alcohol ink on the gel plate. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on, let me see.
Oh, cool.
Trying to find one for that circle right there. Ooh, I have here a piece of music paper, and it's got crackle paste on it. And it's real thin, but there are crackles. What if I just went bold with that? That would work.
Do it.
And then let's put I'm not feeling any of them with it. I'm mad. I wanted to use
Oh.
it. That's okay.
I'll keep it to the side.
It is to the side. Yeah. Okay, I have this one. And I think the only one with turquoise on it is her. But I want to do kind of a different, maybe I do the red and black. Well, nope, we said it. We're doing it. Off to the side. I have some green here. How about her and this, and then I put like black and white tissue paper over it. I have flowers, I have stripes, I have different patterns. Or I have like a gold and white or a silver and white. That would be fun. Let's see. Can't use that. It's possible to use this. This, I can, when I fold it in half, it's two different things completely. And she goes on here.
Girl on girl.
Yeah. There we go. And let's see. Remembering that only half of these and then the other half of another piece of paper is going to be their spread. Really, I mean, that changes everything. I don't usually organize them like this, though, like where I'm deciding page by page who goes on which one. So I think I kind of want to use this one. Gosh, or not, or that. That's it. Here's a tree that I pulled out from the Tree of Life that I think I might cut out and use on an opposite spread on the pages. And
hi, Carla. How are you today?
Carla, I have these. I'm gonna pull out.
Ooh, the moon is great.
Yeah, that one it's alcohol ink again. I always prefer my alcohol ink on the plate. I just do.
You do a good job with it, though. Mine always turns out to poop.
Do you get mud? A lot of people just get mud, but
well, it's not that. It's just it doesn't come out like I wanted to. I just think the inks that I have, they're an off-brand, so they're not that great. So once I can upgrade, I think I'll be better at it.
I don't think it's the inks. Your off-brand inks are going to be more transparent, always. There's more pigment in a more expensive ink. So it has the opportunity to create actually more mud if you use a more expensive ink. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so when I do her, I'm going to need something that's a little bit more blank. I'm still going to have this out, so we're still going to have that out. Still have this out. Putting this away. Okay, so why don't I use this one for her? That way I can paint it all. Or I find alternatively a red piece of paper and do the black on it, like even if I use ink. So I'm going to tuck these down onto the bottom. Then I have this next to me if I need, for some layers. And I did go through my stencils and got some out. I also have this paper, and I'll be using this for like layers. So we're covering up lots of mess here. Oh, she goes with this one. But I did get out. I've got some black cats if I want to add a cat. And then I have some other fun things like these ones have fabric and pearls and, and these are really girly girls. I mean, that could happen. I've got a whole set of this paper that is really fun. Isn't that fun?
Oh, that's so cool.
It
looks like textured. I know it's not.
It looks like textures. Yeah. And it's got a lot of depth for a flat piece of paper. I've also I pulled out some pink. It's more purple. There's some red to go with her. Maybe that's it. That would work.
Yeah.
And then whatever I put on the other side, maybe some of that on the other side. There's some lace. I've got this paper pad that I bought when I first started junk journaling, and it's got some, it's got more fun things than I would normally use.
Sharon, Carla would like to know if you have any videos doing alcohol on the gel plate, alcohol inks on the gel plate.
Do I have an alcohol on the gel plate? Oh, lots, Carla.
All
I
right.
have lots. I've done it so many times on camera. I really, if I didn't have so many things out right now, I would do some, honestly. It takes a lot of paper and a lot of layers and a lot of space when we gel print, but there are so many videos with me doing that. A lot of the gel printing videos that I make include alcohol ink.
Carla, I'm going to post a link to one of Sharon's playlists that has a lot of what you're looking for.
And there's a black. That's awesome. Thank you, Eddie.
You're welcome.
All right. I just wanted to see, like, so these could end up being some layers for me. I've got it available at least. I'm going to leave the black cats on top because I feel like maybe the witches in the trio need some black cats. I also have this colorful mushroom paper, but it's not screaming 1950s pinup to me. However, I'm going to keep it out for layering in case I need it. And the spider webs. And I do need one of these for our spider web girl. And I just think this one on top would be fine. I have some spider stickers also to add. And then I have this starry sky. So, oh, here's more of this paper. It's so cool. It's just so cool.
It is. It's just yummy.
And it's got pink on it, which I don't normally, enjoy.
But it's not like
But it's
pink.
not
it's
overwhelming.
Like,
yeah. Look at that. Isn't that
like
crazy?
Rusty Planet pink.
And I think the one with the circles is my favorite one.
Oh, cool.
This one right here, which, could end up being part of the layering. That one's great too, because they're separated. It's kind of a rusty color. And that one looks like my bubble paper.
Love that.
So cool. That one looks like
I still have
a map.
A little piece of your bubble paper.
What's that?
You sent me some bubble paper once. I have a little piece.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
That was a fun thing to do. And then these ones are, the color of these are a little bit different, but, they might go with one of them. So, so that's what I have out there for our layering. Anyway, I'm going to set these off to the side. Now, I also want to decide, am I going to include any envelopes? Because if you want to sew an envelope in, I think that, that's a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. We know these go on this. And then I'll
spots to put stuff in.
Exactly. That's tags. Let's see. I might end up using some of this 1950s wallpaper. But I've got that in my layering pile. There's always like a piece of vellum, and I try to include a piece of vellum or a piece of tissue paper, one per signature. So I may need this because I'm going to separate these out into signatures in a moment.
So if you're just joining us, Sharon is working on her Halloween book.
I am. Oh, we have one more girl. Here's the one with the shoes. So she needs a page. And I need to, let's see.
I remember now.
And maybe that on the other side. Let's see. So I got to dig in my thing, and maybe she goes on an envelope. No, she's a full page because she has the shoes from the old magazine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And these are all things to add. These are those envelopes I did not make, but my mom picked up. And maybe So,
Do we know why they're numbered?
I don't know. There was 100 of them, and that's a lot. These are 12 by 12 pieces of paper, each one of them, and they unfold.
Wow.
Crazy, right? So,
That's pretty fly.
I like that one. It's got little polka dots here and there. If I used this is awful close to that seam. I would either have to use it like a flip out, or punch a hole right here so it has a thumb hole, or attach something right here for the sewing bit, which I like that idea.
Like a hinge almost.
Attach something right here that the threads go through. I think that might be fun. I think that might be good. And maybe I do one per thing here.
Carla, you naughty girl.
This actually goes nicely with that. She needs a page though, because she's a full spread. Okay.
Carla wants to know if you're calling this book the Hoochie Mama Halloween.
Pin up Halloween? I don't know. I've got all these great pieces
legs
here. What is it?
It's legs.
Legs.
Mm-mm.
The houndstooth is nice because this was really popular in the 50s. Oh, but the leopard spots are really nice too. It's kind of going to depend what it is opposite, I guess.
I'm digging the black and white houndstooth.
I'm really liking that one too. Let's leave that one out and that one out just in case. I like the red too, or the red. And we'll put these aside. I've got a bin over here holding these pieces. So, all right. And I need a page for her, like a piece of paper. Oh, this is not what that is. This is these are the stencils I pulled out. Oh, looky here. Looky here. That's perfect. It's the same green. All right. And then remember I was looking at this in the center. No. I would do this on another color, or should I do this one? Did I just hit my camera? Sorry, guys. Should I do this one, or should I do this one?
Oh, I don't know.
A, B.
All right, chat. It's your time to chime in. A or B.
Or something altogether different that I can find, maybe. I also have that one. That one has all the colors, doesn't it? Okay. Start over. A, B, or C.
So far, we got 2 A's. And a C.
Technically, it's an A and a C now.
Ack.
We need a tiebreaker. Eddie, you're the tiebreaker.
All right, which one's C?
This one is C.
No, A.
This one?
Yep.
Okay. So A it is. We shall do it. Okay. And this one has some gold in it. This is alcohol ink again on the plate. And then I can add any of the colors here. I mean, I can, because I have a frame on all of these. Some of these are bigger also than, oh, and we had this out anyway for the, and that goes for the pocket.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to do something, because I'm doing this in an unusual way. So I have one per. I am going to pull out, you know, all of my coffin clothes or paper clips are downstairs. That's what I should be using, huh? So I'm going to kind of put these together because now I need to sort out the signatures, because there's going to be 2 signatures and I need to put them in order. And don't worry about the white border. I'm going to take care of that. I think this is one of the larger pages. I'm just doing that, you know, on the, where is my bone folder? Where is it at? How do you lose a bone folder? Hello, where are you? Hold on just a moment, guys. Oh, all the way over there. So I think this is one of the bigger pieces of paper. And if it is, that means I get to trim off a lot of that white border. It is. So we've got, I think I want this to be a center spread because we'll have the whole, you know, thing that way. And the fewer pages you do per signature, the more you can add to each layout, which is nice, but it's something to keep in mind. So I'm going to go ahead and take this gray one away. And we know we're going to do this one in kind of red and black. And give me a moment here. I'm going to grab something.
Just one moment, please.
You know, instead of cutting this up, I just got a piece of paper. I could spray it too if I want to get all over color quickly.
That's an option.
It is. So I'm going to clip that together. These don't really need to be clipped in. I mean, I know. Let's see. You know, I accidentally bought 2 sets of the coffin paper clips because I didn't know I had ordered them the first time. Because they were in an order with other stuff. So, okay, so that's together. And fold. And sometimes I'm going to want to fold it back the other way, but for now, I'm leaving them folded like this to organize the thought. Okay, and then she goes on here. And then her. And she might, I'm going to go ahead and fold this one this way.
Carla, I think there's something wonky today with StreamYard because mine keeps burping too, but it's nothing major.
What's going on?
It's just like the feed, the live stream, it kind of just like, lags every so often, but it's not terrible.
I don't have anything else going in the house. It should just be this. I hope that.
I think it's StreamYard because sometimes I've watched other live streams on StreamYards and it does the same thing. Yeah.
Well, we are having weird. I mean, it's raining, thankfully. Thankfully. So this is probably going to get a lot of
got up and I was so cold. I was like, what's going on? What happened? Because when I went to bed, I was nice and warm. And then, so I get up and I look at it. I was like, oh God. So right away, I had to put on a sweater. I had to put on I had to put on socks for the first time in forever and long pants. But coffee warmed me up.
Not really worried about the layers just yet. We do know we want to.
Oh, see, Anne's having the same problem too, so it's probably StreamYard.
Really? I'm sorry, you guys. I hope it doesn't become too annoying. So today's my husband's birthday, and then
happy birthday, hubby.
Next week is mine, and we're like a week and 2 years apart.
Oh my God.
But I'm doing a Harry Potter themed event that my boss has organized for the downtown merchants. And I am going to be making little witch hats with the kids.
Oh, cool.
It's part of if they get the VIP pass, or they can pay for things separately. So yeah, it should be fun. Oh, give me strength.
That sounds like a lot of fun, Sharon.
Yeah, it's next weekend, but that means that this week, instead of playing in this book, which I'm gonna wish I was spending more time in my room, because it's been one day a week when I see you guys. I'm gonna have to go through my stuff and find what I need for doing this with the kids. I mean, she has some of it, but that means I have to go to work and dig through the upstairs loft as well. And it's just going to take time time.
Yeah.
I'm kind of changing my mind about this on this now that I've cut it out. This is very dark. It's okay to change my mind. Let's see. I'm not feeling that. Let's give me just a moment. Let me do this. And I know all of these are going to be altered, but what's that?
I said, you do you.
Well, you guys know I am so likely to change my mind. At least once, right? And it could be about this green, but I can tone that down. And maybe I'm doing this wrong. Maybe. Speaking of changing her mind. That one's better. Okay, so we still need to do the witches, and then maybe they are one spread. Because she cheers her up, or she cheers her up.
It's kind of like it balances out. Yeah.
It does. And maybe that means that, let's see. This way. And I'm just going to hack at it. I'll adjust it after. It's going to be long, or I can fold a piece in, or I mean, I'm guessing with the length here. Let me see how I did. Pretty good. Look at that.
Look at you.
Well, I can't cut straight to save my life, but look what I just did. What's that?
You're a clever sausage, you.
I am a clever sausage. Yes, that's me. Clever sausage all the way. I mean, it's not straight, but yeah. I am such a clever sausage. I'm going to just trim the end off here and really get it crooked.
That's how we roll.
Right. What's that?
That's how we roll.
Okay, so then maybe I make this a center, but I can add more layers on here. So we have the one center with the shoes. Maybe this is another center. And I wait to put this on until I get the back page that's going here. And it'll connect the two pages. So I just need to find one for that. And this one is probably the easiest. Great to save for last because her dress is that color of green that I love so much.
So Carla says, my mom and dad's birthdays were the same day. And they were
really?
There was 10 years between them.
Oh, let me double check.
Wait, who was robbing the cradle, mommy or daddy?
Yeah, that's a good question. So if I make them a spread, let's see. I've got this drawer next to me I'm digging through, and I always keep magnets in my little junk drawers. There's a coffin.
Such a good idea.
So that I can, and then also if you drop something on the floor, you can pick it up easily.
Girl, at this age, anything helps. Anything is welcome.
I used to roll these through when I would sweep in my art room. It was / tool room that I had years ago. It was like the same, and I would build things and stuff in there. I would sweep, and then I would roll a magnet through my dustbin to pick
There
up
you go.
screws or washers or anything that I could have dropped.
And my dad always kept. He had a big old honking magnet in the garage, because that's where he did a lot of the work and like wood stuff and all that business for the house.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And he would use that to like collect whatever fell on the floor.
Yeah, I mean, I've always kept magnets. Like there's one in my toolboxes. They're in some of the drawers that I keep little metal bits. It's a great way to keep them together. Out in my tool room, I have one in my little nail bin. It's just a good thing to do. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and fold these. This is probably gonna get covered. That's way too much pink for me. I'll probably glue something over that. I'm gonna fold these so they're straight at least. And I think these are gonna be the covers for my signatures. So that's one per. And I don't care about that torn edge. Doesn't matter to me.
No.
No.
That adds to the charm.
It does. So that's one per. And then we have her.
Penka says her sister and her second daughter are born on the same day.
Oh,
funny.
So my mom and my cousin have the same birthday, and that was her sister that's no longer with us, but that she was closest to. She, always said that was her birthday present, her niece. And then my niece that looks exactly like me when I was a baby. I mean, you couldn't tell our pictures apart. Same kid. She's got a baby of her own now, but her birthday is October 1st. Mine is the 11th. So she was a bit of a present for me. Every time I came to visit, I always felt bad leaving her. I felt like I was leaving part of me behind. It was really weird. It was really weird, like she was part of me, part of me.
Yeah, the cousin I spent most of the time with growing up, because we were like pretty much the same age. She had twins, and they were born on my birthday, July 1st.
Oh.
And then I have my great niece, one of the youngest great niece. She's born on my birthday. Princess Diana was born on my birthday.
Ooh.
We have that in common.
Look at you. You're royal.
Right.
I'm in a
yeah, it's funny because my brother's birthday is 2 weeks after mine, so I guess it was a one time a year thing, right?
My kids were I had the same due date exactly, but 2 years apart. And then I ended up what's that?
Oh no, I was just gonna say Anne says it's her son's birthday today. Happy birthday to your son.
And my husband's. So this is actually the same colors. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay.
She don't like it.
I don't like it. So take two. Let's see, right here. What if I used hold on. I've got some scrapbook paper behind me here and stuff with a pattern that might be fun. This one I was going to use in the black and white, but I have this and this and this. So we'll look at these. Sorry. That's cream, isn't it? It doesn't work either. I was thinking maybe this one, but it's cream. It's not white. Well, maybe I need to use a piece of wallpaper or tissue paper, or I have a whole bin of scrapbook paper here. I just want to grab from the front. Ooh,
they always do.
Paper. I've got this one that's flocked, but then I might not want to use the circle. This one is velvety.
Oh, nice. I love a good flock.
A good flocking. You love a good.
Yeah.
Look how good that looks.
That does look. That's perfect.
Oh, but it's more of like gosh.
Let's splatter some black on it.
A whole spread of that. Well, it's velvet, so it's like I don't know if I want to do a whole spread on that or just use it for a detail. You know. I had some black paper out. What did I do with that?
You could just do like a frame underneath that photo.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. This one.
Hi, Bobby. How are you?
Bobby, hello. Here, look here. There.
Oh, yes.
Look
Yes,
at
yes, yes.
that. That's cute. Oh, I
Yes,
love
yes,
it.
yes, yes.
I mean, when would you think to use those two papers together?
Never.
But then add that. Oh, that's super
shebang.
cute. Okay, this goes away. All right, that's fine. That's fine, fine, fine. All right, so then what I'll do is take one of these.
I'm good, Bobby. Thank you. You know, hanging in there. Wasn't it cold? We were talking earlier. It's so cold this morning. Bobby doesn't live far from, you know, me. We live in the same state. And I think it was colder here than it was up in the Boston area.
Really?
Yeah. I'm in the southern part of the state near the water.
Wait a minute. I'm doing something wrong here. I'm just going to hack at it, I guess.
All right. So Carla says she shares a birthday with Barack Obama.
Well, that's
And
cool.
She says she sent him a message one year that she had no idea I'd be getting a present for my 5th birthday.
That she would get what?
A president for her 5th birthday.
I think that's amazing. You know, when he won, I cried. I had an office with a computer in it, and I had posters of him up, and I actually cried because I was so proud of our nation. And
I think a lot of us did.
Yeah, I thought we had come so far, and I'll use these scraps still too, probably.
It was quite an emotional day.
It was. I was so proud of how far we had come, and look at us now. Look at us now.
Talk of the town. We're just the talk of the town. That's what we are.
No kidding. Okay, so we're gonna clip this together. So now I think all of our girls have a page, right? So now I want to decide 2 different signatures here. To organize those, I'm going to set these paper clips aside here. Put the drawer back. Okay, so to organize those signatures, there's a lot of back and forth that I think always happens to me. I want the typing paper on the outside. So I have to decide which side. That one's fine. This direction. There. And then this one I'll cover because that is not happening in my world. That is too much. That is just too much. But so I want this on the outside. And yeah, that's the way. Okay, so it goes like that. And then I'm just going to start splitting these. So let's say I do that and that, and then I have to decide which side it's going to be on. This we decided was going to be a middle spread, so I'm going to hold off on that. This is very green, very red, very green. She's getting the red and black, and oh. Why did I pin this to this? What did I do? Oh, yeah. Okay. She's the shoes. I'm gonna go like this.
Let's get some shoes.
Yes, she is the shoes. And I think this way, because then I have, it's not which, you know? And then let's see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So she goes over here. She's so cute. Okay. This is a
Hi,
center.
Ann. Ann Webb is here today.
Anne, hello. I'm glad you made it. So we know this is a center. And where's the girl with the shoes? She's a center. So center and a centerpiece. And let me spread this out so I remember this is my centerpiece.
My baby is a centerfold.
I loved that song so much. It's Angel is a centerfold. Na 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 na. Right.
I just remember my uncle used to play that in his little gold Mazda.
Yeah, it kind of went with dumb songs. Car guys.
Yeah.
All right.
And Canadian, but I'm not going to hold that against him.
So that is my center. Let's see. So that goes here on top because the center would be on top. Same here. And I lined that up already. That is my center. So now I'm going to go backwards. So let's work on one of them here and organize the direction that they're going to go. So that way, I'm going to put them upside down. All right. And then I think so if she goes this way, the other side of this is going to be on the other half, and that's fine. So this way, and then this one is going to get some good layers. We're going to have to work on her. This way. Yeah, okay. This way and this way. All right. So let's see it. And these are going to they'll get trimmed the way they need to. But then I want to go through them and see, okay, so I don't have anything here. I mean, there's something on the opposite side, but I have to decide where, let's see. And the green goes, and she's going to get that other treatment there. However, more green. I think, look how much green is in this one. Isn't that funny? Where am I? Dig through the ditches and burn through the witches and there we go. Because I want this on the other side of it. How do I do that? There we go. So this will end up being blank here. Probably should put her on a, so I just don't have to add this extra piece of paper on one of these blank spots. But let's see. Because this creates a blank. That creates a blank. If I put them all on the same side, I'm going to have blanks on the opposite pages. You get what I'm saying? That's too much math to work out. That's just way too much. Okay, so if I do take this one out, maybe because I'm going to change this one, and then I can have this as her opposite side right there. And all my pages do not have to be the same size. I'm never about that. Okay. So like that. So dup, 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 dup. And I'll find something fun to put on these ones. Is this making sense to you guys? The way I'm going about this?
Bobby loves your lady.
This needs help. Didn't I put that opposite? Loves my lady. What lady?
Ladies, your ladies.
What lady do you speak of? Oh, yeah, I do too. I think they're so much fun. Okay. So that's going to give us lots of space to do some extra things too. Because we have those opposite sides. It's not the middle. Okay. So we're going to assume that that signature sans envelope that we will add, but let's get to this one. So we know we want to use this for a center spread, right? And then I love her so much. But so she's probably going to get, let's go ahead and move her to the other side. She's so cute. I love her.
Very nice.
She is cute. Okay, so this way and this way and that way. Okay. Doing it wrong. Okay, now let's see. When we fold it, what happens? Typing paper. So we're going to have a blank here. Think about that. Her. We got her. Got a blank. Got our the shoe witch. Got this lovely lady. A blank and a blank. Okay. So one thing I could do with some of these blanks is decide to put an envelope down, like across from it.
Mm-hmm.
Like this one could go here. It could be a flip out. It could just be an envelope. I could attach, there's a lot of ways to use an envelope. You can attach the, like the flap and do it like this. You can glue the whole thing down flat like this, which I think I might end up doing, but I'll want to spray that or something. But this kind of goes together. Let's see. Ooh, I like the purple with that so much more. I know there's no purple over here, but they kind of go together also.
Oh, the orange with the purple, yeah.
Yeah. Or that's cute. Or she has red boots on. Every single one of these envelopes goes with her. Kick that out. I kind of like this one. Okay. So if I put an envelope in each signature, and then I can use one as a flip out. One will be flat. One will be flipped out. Let's see. Go back through here. There's a lot of flipping back and forth, honestly, when you're trying to arrange your signatures, if you've never done this.
Yeah. Been through it.
Yeah. It's just how it works. Now, these are pages that could get covered with scrapbook paper or any of the other little scraps that I've shared, like that. So it doesn't much matter, or just as long as I've got it kind of in the direction that I want it. Okay. And then we know what we need to spray. I kind of want to do one of these as a flip out too. So let's see which one we're going to use in this signature. I need to spray that, and I'll work on this one first. That's kind of cute.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard because like they really do go well
They all
together.
go well. Yeah, they do. Let's see. This is the dots. Maybe I have a dotty flip out on this page because it's a lot of polka dots. Let's add some more just to be
Why
silly.
not?
Yeah. Maybe this goes this way. And then that creates this over here. And I can put another
Mhm.
scrapbook piece of paper here, or, you know, or I don't know. Maybe I go like this. Put the envelope on the other side and use this like a layer that I've glued down. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm digging it.
Yeah, I'm digging that. Digging it. Digging it, man. Okay.
Bobby
so
says she loves you singing Rob Zombie.
my husband sings that when we go to karaoke. Right now, I am running around singing "What's Up," and that is one of my winning songs.
By what's her face?
Four Non-Blondes.
Yeah.
So I wake up in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream from the top of my lungs, what's going
on?
And I said, hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? But I belt that one out. I don't sing it
You
that
have
quiet.
to. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a song you belt out. Okay, so we've
That's
got that, and that'll be opposite that. All of these giving us opportunities to play and add stickers, or, you know, I've got some fun things in the antiquarian sticker books that I think would be great. See, that's alcohol ink. It goes all the way through. Boy, these need some scrapbook paper, don't they? And then I'm not sure about the others. So let's just stop there. I'll probably use those dots as more layering. I know these are my layering papers right here. I'm not worried about the layers yet. What I'm worried about is some overall color on these that need altered. Let's work on this pink one first. What kind of time do we have?
Little 53 minutes, so plenty of time.
Okay. So I really need to change this. And that means, oh, I had some papers with her, didn't I? And I just set them aside. Okay. So I have to decide, do I want to stencil it, spray it, gel print it? You know, I'm not dragging my gel print out or gel plate out right now. It's just too messy. But I do need to alter this. We've already got the right page for the opposite side, and it's black, so that's great. And I want to pull out Rhonda's stencil. Is Rhonda here?
No, she's not today.
Darn.
Unless she's lurking in the background.
Rhonda's stencil here. And I really want to, I'm going to cut her out and layer her up on top of some of these things. We've got the spider web. I can use some of this black because it's going to be on the other side, and that makes sense. So I really will only need to do a little area of it. Maybe what I'll do is use the red paper and use black ink on her stencil. That makes sense.
Oh, there you go.
That would be the easiest way to accomplish the goal. Okay, so let's find hers. I did pull out what I wanted to be looking through here for stencils. I think it's on this side. Right there. Let's use that one. And I pulled out these because they have kind of a 1950s feel. There's a houndstooth again. That I
like
can
the
use
one with
opposite
all
that
the writing on it. That looked really cool.
This one?
Yeah, on the left.
I have several of those. And then this one has like the stars, and that'll be fun. Okay, so let's set this aside.
They do love hanging off each other, don't they?
What's that?
The stencils, they love hanging off each other.
Oh yeah. Sometimes I put them in folders to separate them. Sometimes I put like glassine paper envelopes or something in between them, tissue paper.
Yeah.
So this, just gonna do a pattern. Got black. Get my, and I just refreshed this black, so it should be good. And with ink, it might make it look a little velvety, you know, like a velvet wallpaper.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That is such a good stencil. She's really good.
Yeah. I've used these stencils so much. Now, the whole thing is not going to show, obviously. I could also use spray on this. I mean, darn it. And I have her other one. I don't know where it's at. It might be downstairs in my cart. I do need to cover the pink, and I'm thinking right now it's going to get another paper back to back on it. Oh. Broke a piece of that one off. Oh no, I think this was sent to me as a it had errors. What am I thinking?
IMPP, yeah.
IMPP, yeah. It couldn't come up with it. Okay. So let's cut her out and decide, do I need to glue her down to something so when I cut her out she's more sturdy? If I'm going to have texture on here, I would do that. I don't think I'm going to have texture though. So she's going to get cut out. And then maybe I can collage and just cover this entire thing. Keeping in mind that this half over here is going to be the back half of this one. It's going to sit with this one. So it still goes. Whatever I do for this is going to go with this because they're the same colors. Okay, cut out. I want little scissors for this one.
Bobby wants to know alcohol ink on what kind of paper. Which
every kind
paper? Yeah, she uses all kinds.
I do, and it depends on what I'm going for. If I'm using the gel plate for it, or if I'm doing let's say I want to do tissue paper to glue down, or if I want to do something that isn't gonna run. Or so I would use like photo paper, but not the glossy kind because that's not good for your gel plate.
You want to use matte.
The matte is fine. I've tried every kind of paper actually. Some of the paper it just soaks through, which I'm using some of that today. One of those green ones where I said it had gone through, and you know, you just experiment and play and try it all, really.
If you have pieces of Yupo or Yupo paper, that works on that.
That's fine too. Yep. I find Yupo paper less useful after the fact, though. Yeah. It's hard to glue down. I can't use it as a background in a project. It's good for die cuts. It's good to emboss. You can sew it in to a book, but it's hard to glue stuff to it. It just doesn't like, I mean, you can. There's glue that'll work on everything, but it's just not as fun and easy to play with, So I'm more likely to use a bit of photo paper, like the matte stuff. It's just a little easier to work with. This is not easy. The little point on her hat It's very curly.
I'm like, my poor Sharon is struggling over there.
Oh, I am. I'll get it. If I have to draw in the point, I will. If something happens. Do you hear that
But
point?
we do.
Yeah, I don't need you. Point. I don't need you. I have an alternate idea if I need it. So I did it. See, I just had to tell it I didn't need it.
Beautiful.
Ah, my fingernails are really thick because I put nail polish on. Hard to pick stuff up. Most of her outline is pretty easy, really. I think that was the hardest part. We'll see. I stick my foot in it all the time though, so I might come to so the smoke, I'm just gonna cut off that little bit right there. Because I can add more. I could use some watercolor and match that. That would be kind of fun. But it depends on what's behind it. So. I'm going to keep the interior cream color where the rest of the smoke is. Fingers are never fun. That's usually the hardest bit and the most fragile when you fussy cut something. The hands, right? Or the nose. Okay, so there she is. Isn't she cute? She's so cute. I love her.
It's very cute.
So let me see. So I'm gonna cut the edge off of this. Now I could take it back to, and she goes on this side. She goes on that side.
Hi, Yolande. Yeah, it's me.
Oh, hey, Yolande. How are you? Yeah, Eddie, I love it when Eddie gets to come play with us. We're missing Kylie. One day we're going to have all three of us.
Yeah, we miss her.
Yeah, she's been busy with some life stuff, so. She kind of lost her place to film, too. That's still crooked. How do I still make it crooked after that? I'm gonna do it this way. Why didn't I get out my cutter? I'm sorry.
Oh.
So I feel like it wants to go like, if I do layers, I'm probably going to run that, put her in the middle-ish. Put that there. Okay, and I have, the spider webs go with the spider girl. These can go here. Let's see, I'll do it right side up. So actually, let's go like this. It's a great way to cover a hunk of that, huh? And I'm gonna go wild here. And put one at the top and one at the bottom. Okay. Let the gluing begin.
Don't spell it.
So I'm just getting the inside of it. I will still go around the edges. And after I get this down, probably after they're glued in place or sewn in place, because that's when you go back through and check all your stuff out. And it's so crooked. There we go.
Just like our government.
Mm-hmm. There's so much. My God.
Oh
My
boy.
God. May they
I
all
think I'm
burn
getting a
it.
cold. It's been so cold in here. I think I'm getting sick now.
Uh-oh. Don't you have a heater? You have a heater,
Boo.
right?
I don't want
What?
to turn it on.
Oh, yeah, we haven't turned ours on yet either. This and on so I've got the little edge over here on this side. I'm gonna go ahead and go the other way. That way my lines don't match up. Like my tear doesn't match up and it doesn't look like it came from the same piece.
Get it. Bobby says, I have a 3-month secret pal thing I am doing, and you fill out a form with what you do and like, down, LOL, it's in art.
I didn't
Bobby,
explain
I
that
don't
one.
get it.
Yeah, I didn't get
don't
it
know.
either.
Me no speak your English.
Maybe too many abbreviations for us old people. I don't know.
Hey, I ain't old.
Yeah, what?
I'm mature. I'm mature.
You're mature?
Yeah. I'm a big boy.
That's even worse. Goodness sakes. That is terrible. Okay. Now,
Oh, looks like she got something today.
do what?
Someone sent her Alice ephemera
Oh,
and some
okay.
Halloween charms. Nice.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Okay, so I want to see how this, because if this is the outside of my signature, I want to see how it fits in here. Okay. Fits great. I can always trim off the edges, but I was wondering if I needed to add to the edge. I'm going to run a bit of glue, like good glue. Where's my good glue? Where are you? It's right there in front of me. I'm going to, where
That's
it
good,
got,
Bobby.
what?
She says, Bobby says she can almost make a whole journal and now some Halloween.
Oh, with the gift that you got? That's cool.
She's going to get Halloween up in her.
Yay. Okay, so this is a fine size. Also, with the more pages you add to your signature, the more slewed or skewed those paper are going to get, and your outside piece won't cover it all, you know, because it's too fat. Because you're stretching it farther.
Right.
All right. No. Okay. So, got to cover the pink. Got to cover that pink. And I had some more papers here. Let me see. Some that went with her, at least. Where are they? So I used the red. Let me see. I've got some other scraps here. I covered with all these scrapbook papers that I pulled out. No. Smaller ones. Okay, I'm thinking this is where I break this out and see how it looks, because this has some alcohol ink on it and it's going to change the color of that pink. Let's see if it does it enough. All right. All right. And then I'm going to grab this stack of scrapbook papers here. See if any of them go, if I need to, if that doesn't work. So if I glue that down, I always like them going this way. Does it change it enough? It's kind of cute.
Hi, Lexi.
Lexi, hello. Hello. I don't think I can. It has to go over. I think I'll end up putting something along the edge when this gets put in. So I continue to, like the green pom-pom balls or the red ones or, something cutesy or like some rickrack or I don't know, some black lace, something like that.
Rick, rack, nick and neck.
Rick-rack. I'm not sure about that.
Hi, Belinda. How are you?
Hey, Belinda. I just don't like it. I mean, I like it, but I mean, I don't have to keep my torn edges, but it'd be cool. It'd be cool if that happens. I do have the black cat with the green stone here. You guys can't see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. Does it bug you when I'm off camera sorting or digging? As a,
I don't really notice it, like, because you don't do it that long.
I always try to hurry. So
you move swiftly. Let's say.
I do. I always feel like I keep you guys held up.
You know what though? I when I'm editing videos, I'm like, oh, this is so boring, and then I'm like, oh wait, but maybe it's not boring to people watching. It's just boring because I've watched it 5 times.
You've watched it
already.
so many times. Yeah. I understand that because you after you watch it for the millionth time. Yeah. That's I get
what
so
can
sick
I
of it.
cut out?
What's
Sitting
that?
there listening to myself talking nonsense, and I'm going, okay, yeah, Eddie, just shut up and do art.
Just shut
no
up.
one wants to know. No one wants to know about your raccoon situation.
Raccoon situation? What?
No, that's a joke. Remember last week we were talking about something about raccoons, and Di wanted to know the story.
Oh, okay, yeah.
About raccoons. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, I do have that one, and that. Okay. So let's play with these in some layering, I guess. And then after I get my layers on, I'll add her. So I think the cat could go on the opposite page where the black is. So I'm gonna clip my little cat to the back of that. And this is only difficult right now because I made it so by deciding who goes on which page, but I just decided to do it that way.
That's what you do.
Huh?
So that's what you do when you're making these sorts of books,
Yeah. Well, and like, it's another way to go about doing it, that maybe you've never tried. And it's a good challenge, when you try something new. Okay. So I'm just going to start gluing. That's all. Just going to start gluing. Maybe, and then some of this will show, some of it won't. It's going to be behind. Maybe I want that to kind of go over. It'll be behind her. And this is just.
Why did we talk about raccoons last week?
I don't remember. Am I supposed to remember? Because I'm not good
there
at
was
that.
Something that had happened. Like, I think it was the camping you were talking about, and I was like, oh yeah, don't tell them about the raccoons or something like that.
Oh, that's what it was, because you were teasing about raccoons. Yeah. Yep.
It's all made up.
Yeah. He was trying to get you.
You do get big ones in this area of town. I've seen a couple of very large ones.
Once in a while we go out the front door and there's one in our driveway that's like frozen, with its hands up. Yeah. Like, and I would love to make friends with them. I know people are going to say they're vicious. Not to me. I'm Snow White. Animals love me. Next week, there'll be a big news story about how I was attacked.
Until it ripped your face off. Yeah. Why can't Sharon do the live stream? She's got no face. The darn raccoon got it out of her face.
I really would make friends with a raccoon, though.
You know, I could totally see that. I could totally see
Yeah.
that.
Because these pages are not going to be showing at the same time. One's on one side and one's on the other. You know, like they're not. It's not one spread. I'm just.
Yeah, I like to
guessing.
do repeating things in a book, because that way it kind of gives it a more of a cohesive
Yeah.
kind of vibe. Sure. Yolan says, "Knock on wood."
Knock on wood. What?
That you don't get your face eaten off by a raccoon.
Oh yeah. That I don't get the Darwin Award next week. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Whoops. And the wiener is.
Yeah. So the turquoise here is just it's for my scrap bin. It's actually a failed transfer from the gel plate. So there's words behind it. You can like read the words behind it from the National Geographic, and it just didn't work for whatever reason. And this is some of that awesome paper.
Right on.
And like I said, I'll go through when I'm decorating and go with my good glue and fix any edges that didn't get put down or whatever.
Right.
This is just to get everything in place and see what sticks. Throw it at the wall and see what sticks. That's right. And
don't throw the meatballs; those can hurt.
This is going to be opposite those other witches. So I don't think I should decorate this more, because it's going to be opposite the witches, and I want to add whatever to go with the witches, and I'm not there yet. So let's see this. I covered the pink. Look at that. This way. And then do I want to, if I go all the way up here, bring her right here. I love it. I'm actually going to take off a little bit more of this. Let me see if I can cut it even more crooked. Yeah.
No.
And I have some torn edges. I have torn. Make sure to cut it crookedly. I have some torn edges and I have some straight edges, and I don't usually do that. I usually pick one or the other. So that's new. I'm not.
Mix it up.
I'm not upset about it, so it's okay. Yeah, that's how crooked it was. That. This is sitting right next to me. How silly is that?
Silly goose.
So I'm gonna put it right there. And I also don't usually decorate it before I sew it. I'm not doing all the detail. I'm just getting her in place. I don't know why. I just decided.
Hey.
May do the rest of it
different.
differently.
Gotta do.
And then if there's any pink showing here, I can put a piece of washi tape. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So I got my husband this light that looks like a microphone playing an electric guitar. It's like a lamp.
No way.
It's the silliest thing
funny.
ever. And then he got a you know the makeup boxes the professionals use that they're on wheels and they're tall, they stack, they're black, they open up and they have like trays that open out and it becomes a countertop. I ordered him one of those for his drone. It's the perfect thing and exactly what he's looking for. So he might start a trend with all of his drone buddies every Thursday when they meet up in the plains, because that creates a
Hey boys, let's go to Sephora. We have to fill up our things.
Let's go to Sephora. I bet they don't know.
we need the new line of Mac Bait.
Yeah. I bet they won't know it's a makeup box though. It's
No,
black.
they won't know.
It's
Guys are
diamond,
dumb.
like a diamond pattern on it, and it's black. And it's got like, it's the tallest one with all the stacking trays that lock. But it opens up, and then he'll have like a little, he does take a table. They have tables they use, but he'll have a place to put his tools for little repairs and whatever, because they take a lot with them to do that out in the field. So I think it's pretty cool.
I think it would be great.
Yeah, he's going to love it. But I also found his, he loves Italian ice. I do too. The popsicle, you know, and they're hard to find. So we've been getting them by the case from Amazon, right? And they're like $12 a case. You get like 96 of them. I saw that they were clearing them out, and they were $5 a case, and I got 3 of them. So in my living room right now, I have stacked up wonky these 3 cases of Italian ice cases. They're big, and his little present wrapped on top. And then I made this giant bow with trendles that come down and cover the whole thing. So it's like a layer cake almost. It's pretty funny. And then
that's cool.
you know what? But you know what he got me? He let me pick out the boneless Chase lounge that I wanted. The boneless furniture.
Ooh.
Have you seen it?
No.
You haven't?
Boneless furniture?
Look up boneless Chase. Look that up.
The Chase lounge. Okay.
Yeah. Do you have your phone? Are you filming with your phone or your?
No, I just have to find my keyboard. Oh, here it is.
Oh, okay.
Under a bunch of paper.
It actually comes in a box, kind of like the mattresses. And it's going to come in 2 boxes, and then the feet are separate. You have to put those on, but you open it up and it pops out of the thing because it has all the air compressed out of it. It's got springs and foam, and it's so cool. It's so cool. If I like it, it's going to replace my recliner because the spring broke. And if we like it, then we're going to get, and they have like this is a Chase. It's like a double. So it's between a love seat and a chair widthwise, and it's long. I mean, it like doubles as a bed. Her elbow is going to be on the next page, but that's okay. It's pretty cool. I'm feeling lucky. So I kind of want to take, well, yeah, I kind of I'll need to cover that, but that's okay. I think I can do that with some washi tape. So it's just going to be this part right here. Isn't she cute? That worked out. I was just wanting to cover the pink. Look at that. I mean, it'll get other details, but I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay.
Love it.
So do you guys want to see me? Do we have time for that? We do. I could sew these in.
You've got time.
Should we do it? Let's sew.
Do it.
I'm not going to do that other. I just wanted to hide that pink from myself, but you know. All right, let's sew. Let's see what we can do here. I'm hoping I can get up here an extra day this week to work in this because, you know, because, I need more art for balance right now. Don't we all? I didn't read cards today. I wanted to get right to it because I was feeling rushed about this journal.
Hi, Diane. How are you?
Hey, Diane. Glad you made it. Okay, so we know this is the outside of signature 1, right? And then I have this for the, that's going to go the opposite there. Those are just clipped on. I need to see what I should trim. I don't think I need to trim any of it. I think all of it's fine. If I need to go back in with a blade at the end, usually you want your cover a little bit bigger, but this book is a slightly smaller, but I'm okay with different edges and different sizes here. I kind of like that idea. So this is one signature. What did I do with the other one? I'm missing a signature. What? Oh, it's right here in front of me. Let's see. So then this is the other one. And because we already have them worked out, I think I have one piece of paper here that is way big because it's one of those larger ones. So I'm going to go ahead with this one though, because the rest of them are kind of fine. I'm just going to cut the edges off of this. I'm just going to cut it out. That's it.
Yeah.
I could tear it. I should have torn it. I'm going to tear it. Watch. I'm going to use my ruler and it always gives such a nice edge to do that. Gotta hold it down tight though. Okay. So I'm gonna make Bang Bang shrimp for dinner. Have you had Bang Bang shrimp or chicken?
No, I've heard of it. I don't eat shrimp, but I've heard of it.
I usually do chicken. It's so good though. It is. I'll use the cut edge for the bottom. The sauce is sweet and spicy, and what it is mayonnaise and sriracha, a little bit of lime juice, and sweet chili sauce. So it's mostly mayonnaise and sweet chili sauce with a tiny bit of sriracha to get that heat, a little bit of heat in there, just a little. And that's, I mean, I rarely use or eat sriracha, but that's what I have it for. And then a little bit of lime for a little tang, just, it's so good.
I've seen guys pour that sriracha stuff on their food and enjoy it.
Ugh.
I'm like, no.
First time I tried it, I was like, why are people eating? Why is this a trend?
Yeah. Why are people eating it?
These people are out of their minds.
Animals.
They're animals.
You're so uncouth.
One more time here. And so I can get her in here. This because this is one that's going to have a pocket, so I'll need extra stuff for this one anyway.
It's a shoe pocket.
Yeah, that's right, it's a shoe pocket. You crazy,
I pay attention.
Crazy fella, you. Okay, and this is the second one.
Henka loves sriracha and spicy food. Nice.
Do ya? Well, that's cool.
And Yolande wonders if raccoons like sriracha. I don't know. I'll put some on the trash barrel tonight.
I would say no to that, probably.
They probably don't.
Yeah.
God, imagine working in one of those factories that produces.
Oh gosh, can you
spicy
imagine?
Hot sauce.
Oh.
Hi, Darcy.
No. Darcy, hello. How you doing, love? Let's see. So with this one, I think that's gonna go there.
Pepperoncini pickles.
Ooh, I love those. It's the pickled, it's the banana peppers. Is
that what you mean?
Yes,
banana peppers.
I have some fresh ones.
Those are fabulous
right now, and they do have that flavor still. I was gonna pickle them, but I ended up putting them in a roast. They were so good. Seriously, delicious.
They're great. I put them on sandwiches, everywhere. They're so good.
So with this one, I think what I'm going to do is fold it this way. So that first signature is opened and she's right there. So
That'd be
fold
it.
it this way, and it was a little crooked. Okay. So fold it
That's
like
what they
this.
said about the Tower of Pisa. But look at everyone who wants to go see it.
So if I do that, use this for my there. And then that'll get covered, or something is going to happen to it. Is this the side I want to use?
I don't think Diane likes the pepper. She says the roast was good until a pickle sneaked into a bite. Not a spice person.
Mine aren't pickled, but they're fresh from our friend's garden.
If you're not used to it, or if you're not expecting it, yeah, it'll get
And they're not very hot, but they still have that unusual flavor that they do. I thought all of that was from pickling. It's not. Isn't that funny?
It's from the banana.
It actually has a flavor. Yeah.
Yeah.
More than, I mean, a lot of those peppers, they taste the same. They just have a different heat level, but they actually have a different flavor.
And they're so easy to grow. We used to grow them at home.
And what I'm going to do here is add this piece. So this is on the other side. Got under my. So that's there. There we go.
Yeah, that's a fallacy, Diane. She says the spiciness was supposed to calm down during cooking. Not.
Yeah. You're tired but good, Darcy.
Especially if some seeds get into the dish.
Yes.
The seeds will create havoc.
Okay, so I'm gonna make sure that I'm flat on the bottom. The rest of it can be wonky and whatever. I just want to make sure everything is flattened here. And then I'm gonna find the center. And this is for anybody that hasn't done this. I'm pretty sure all of you have done this though. And then take some of these book clips and go to the bottom first, because that's where it's straight already.
Yes, jalapeno on a stick.
I love jalapeno poppers. I also love pepper jack cheese, but we bought some pepper jack cheese from Winco, and I finally opened it and cut into it last night, and it's the hottest pepper jack I have ever had. It burned my mouth. It was that hot. I don't know what they did. Usually I
like pepper jack cheese. It's usually not spicy like that.
Yeah, no, it usually has a little kick, but sometimes it's not spicy at all. But this was like bad. This was, I mean, it was bad. Even my husband was like, ooh, spicy. Because I told him, and he was like, I'm going to try it. Yeah.
Go on, Mikey. Give it a try.
He even thought it was maybe a little too hot. We were both drinking milk.
It's too spicy. And Carla says, oh my gosh, I tried Lusty Monk mustard from Asheville. I thought I might actually die. It looked like a regular stone ground mustard.
It's called Lusty Mustard.
Lusty Monk mustard.
Oh my gosh. Stay away from those lusty monks. Seriously. That's actually a thing.
Lusty monks. Weren't those the ones that hid in those holes?
The hidey holes?
Yeah.
The monk holes?
That was back in Cromwell days in England.
Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of horror movies lately, and I watched one recently about witches and supposed witches, but it was just
you know how much of that is made up. They didn't burn witches; they burned women for having ideas and thoughts, and
exactly.
Yeah,
and it stars Vincent Price, so it's totally campy.
I like those ones that have like the old black and whites. Yeah.
This one was in color, but I do like the ones he does in black and white. Those are fun.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna make myself a template for hole punch in here. because I want to make sure it's the same. I'm just going to use a piece of scrap. Just got a piece of scrap here. And I'm only going to put 3 holes in it, but I want to make sure that they line up, obviously. And I need to do it on the cover as well. So I'm just going to kind of find a center. Just find the center, take it all the way to the edge. Okay. And I'm going to punch a hole so I can see. I need to poke that through because I use this on wood and all kinds of crazy things. Let me get my Virgin Mary out here. Yeah, get the wood out. Come on. You know you want to. There. Is this one plugged too? Might as well while I have it out. Okay. Okay, and I'm just using a punch so I can see the hole. You should use the smaller one though. Okay, one. Now it's paper. I can blow it out. I keep setting you up, don't I? Eddie. He must have muted himself for some reason. Probably brother.
Sorry, I had to go feed the kitties who were bugging me.
Oh, so my kitty's sick right now and I need everybody's advice. So she was throwing up a couple days this last week. Like, wasn't keeping food down, threw up all over the house. You know how they have to find a carpet? I talked about it last time. And then she didn't throw up for a couple days. And now she's back to throwing up. And yesterday she refused to eat. She's not drinking water. But I finally this morning got her to eat one of those push-up things.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even when I offered her one of those yesterday, she growled at me. She's sitting on the floor in her room. She has a bed. And she's never had fleas before. She just had her first round of fleas. And I have a monthly subscription, but she had never had fleas. I mean, it's been years, so I hadn't been giving her medicine. And the dog must have brought something in from outside. And so I had to give her flea medicine. And that was right before she started throwing up. But I think she's licking herself a lot. And because she's got fleas, or she had, yeah, anyway. So I think it's a hairball somewhere. And I ordered some hairball stuff to come today because somebody told me about it. And I didn't know that they made it. And I can't get her into a vet. I mean, I could if I could find one that had an opening. And that's the hard part, I think, because I'm so worried about my baby. But I gave her flea medicine again because she was itching a lot. So she had a second round of flea medicine, which I'm allowed to do in the directions. And it was right between her shoulder blades. So she shouldn't have been able to lick it. So I don't know. She's very sick. I mean, she could be drinking water right now for all I know, but I don't know. Oh, go ahead.
Maybe talk to the vet and be like, hey, this is a super emergency. I need your help.
I mean, we don't have one for her. They're assholes, and they're few and far between around here. And I had to beg them to put my dog down. I mean, they were going to let her suffer. That's why I said they're assholes. I was crying. I had to beg them to kill my dog. So I just have some mixed thoughts, about it. I'm going to do something crazy so I can see my line, and I'm going to use a pencil here. So if anybody's got any suggestions, hairball suggestions, or maybe she's having a reaction to the flea medicine. I don't know. But if I can get her to eat another tube of the stuff, then I'll worry less. But 2 nights in a row, I've laid in bed and worried about her. So I'm making a faint line right here. Well, I don't want her to die. I'm worried about her getting dehydrated. So in that faint line, I'm gonna, because I want to be able to see it, I might have to punch bigger holes. I'm gonna kind of line up here in the line. I need to move this down a little bit, or out a little bit.
Carla says that she fed her mom's cat a teaspoon of cooking oil that seemed to help with the hairballs. She looked like Crookshanks, lots of hair.
Oh my gosh. So last night I did read on a blog after I ordered the medicine to have overnighted. It popped up, the main mineral in it was, or the main ingredient in it was mineral oil. So I went online and said, can I give my cat mineral oil? And I thought, well, if I can mix some of that stuff, some of the tube food, the treat, with some mineral oil, then, I mean, how do you get a cat to eat it? But I put it on her foot. Yeah. So I did give her that last night, thinking, maybe if I can get her to drink some water and help start to, move that hairball through, if that's the case. I need to make it a little darker here.
No, she still has fleas though, too.
She is, I don't think she's itching. She's been hiding in her, I haven't seen her much. So I don't think she's itching like she was. No.
Poor thing.
I know. And I'm just so worried.
I hope she gets better.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and, you know what I should do here? I haven't done this for a while. I should use a pen and do this so I can make sure it's going through in the right spot on the other side. It's at the bend, So lined up. All right, let's see if we're at the bend. All right, so kind of that's at the crease where I need it.
That's what she said.
It's at the crease where I need it.
Hey, we got 3 minutes left. I need to do at least one.
Yeah. At the crease.
Whoop, whoop.
You monster. And then with that, I'm going to take this and I need to kind of split it in half. I'm just going to use this piece of paper. I'm going to kind of make a line. Whoops. That's not really in half. Okay, that's half enough. And then I'm going to make some marks here on this because this isn't going to show. Let's see. Where's that pen I just had? Okay, so I want to go all the way down and line it up. And that was why I took the mark all the way to the edge. Go right there. I'll go right there. I'll go right there. And I can do that right on the line, or I can do it this side of it, because 2 signatures are going to have to fit here. So, and now if you have a big crocodile, that works for this.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to take it over to the side so that it's not on the line. And over to the side, and over to the side. And I'm going to sew this in real quick. So, let me get my wax thread here. Or this one. Where's my wax thread? Oh, right here. Not in this lunchbox anymore. It's in this little one. I forgot. I'm just full of lunch boxes.
All kinds of lunch boxes.
Yeah, and I think so too. And I am really discouraged about the amount of I want this color. The amount of vets that we have around here. Because during COVID, something happened. It's like there's just not enough vets. And they're always busy. And if I have to take her on Saturday, if she's not eating or drinking water by then, if we have to take her to Yelm, to our old medical animal hospital, I will. Because that's where I took all my pets in the past. This is the wrong needle. I'm going to use this one. This really, really long one here. Okay, and I'm going to, well, I can't really double it up. All my waxed thread is downstairs. This is a thicker thread. Okay, so I want to go through the center first. So back to that hole that I poked in the center and that hole there. And I'm going to be leaving the little tail on the inside here. And I'm just going to hold it right there. And then through this hole on the outside, and through the hole I poked here. There we go. I'm going to go hold that all the way to the end here. No. There we go. And through that, I'm going to make sure I'm holding this still because I got to pull it tight. And back through the center, through this first set of holes right there, but on the other side of this thread. So you have a tail on each side. And then with a tail on each side, take the clips off and figure out if it's sitting straight. This thread came with a bookbinding set. It's not nearly as strong as the wax thread, but yeah. I could go through it again and do it a second time now that the holes are firmly established. So that would double it up. And that's it. And we sewed in a signature just like that.
Whoop, whoop, party time.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. That's right. And actually, I'm just going to go ahead and do this because I'm going to go through it again just to make it thick. Okay, so let's see. We have, and that was signature number 2 right there. There it is in. It is in. Love it. Love it. Love it. Well, thank you for helping me today, Eddie. And thank you guys for going through the motions here with me. I know to some of you, you've done this before and some of you haven't. So join me next Friday and I will continue this, but I'm hoping to work on a few of the pages before then to share with you guys.
Awesome.
Should be lots of fun. I'm really excited to work on this. These girls really inspire me. So I'm hoping to get up here. But I don't know. I've got so
Fingers
much.
crossed.
Yeah. Oh, it was really nice to see you too, Yolande. Thank you. And that might work too. Hold on. Dental floss works. Oh yeah. Cod liver oil. Pop into your mind. I don't have any of that. I do have mineral oil. I mean, I did, I put it on her paw. She was really mad at me, but she licked it off. So I'm going to go down and check her litter box and see if there's been any movement. But I'm thinking it's either a hairball or she's having a reaction to the flea medication. And I hope it's not the latter. But I mean, a hairball can be bad too. So I'm going to go check on her. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let us know how it goes.
Yeah, I will. And you guys have a great week, and I'll see you next Friday.
All right. Talk to you soon. Bye, everyone.
Thank you, Eddie. Bye, everyone.
You're welcome.